Deus é grande, Deus é bom.
Marcos, a cidade inteira simplesmente morreu.
Dr. Warren Stone?
Por que eu tô aqui?
Eles disseram que se não for desse mundo, você vai encontrar. Se trata de um meteorito, mas seja lá o que for, é extremamente tóxico.
Ele tá se curando. O que... Isso não foi um acidente. Nós éramos o alvo.
Vocês não podem nos impedir.
À beira da extinção.
Cine Maior, um canal exclusivo para quem ama filmes românticos, dramas e comédias. Os melhores filmes, completos e totalmente grátis. Ative as notificações para ser avisado quando forem postados novos conteúdos e compartilhe com seus amigos que amam assistir um filminho grátis.
There's that old saying, seeing is believing. That somehow the way our eyes talk to our brains is capital F fact. Our mouths lie. Our ears can't be trusted. Our other senses are shit, basically. But the eyes...
Watching cityscapes turn to dust. Filming helicopters crashing in the ocean from way above. Got the music in your baby.
You can see me well enough, right? Nothing special. Just another bag of skin roaming around. Life playing out like one of those sad old country songs. No daddy, no money, no sweet, shiny love to save me.
Kisses on the foreheads of the lovers wrapped in your arms. You've been hiding them in hollowed up pianos left in the dark. The music in your favorite sounding well. Got the music in your favorite sounding well. You've been wanting me forever and you just can't say goodbye.
It always feels like an answer, doesn't it? Close your eyes and anything is possible. But the moment you wake up, reality. So much for fairy tales.
Start. See if I care.
Good morning, Bessie.
Be careful, Dad.
Living dangerous today.
You okay? Here, just... You think you can get Argus to come over here?
He doesn't listen to me. He was never my bird. Not that one. Latched right onto your mother as a hatchling. Kindred spirits, those two. Stubborn and stubborner. We still joke about who you take after, her or him.
I'm worried that he's not eating enough. 1,000 eyes, but unable to see what's good for him.
He'll give in when he's hungry. Well, since I'm no use here, I will go wish my bride a blessed day.
I thought I saw my mom this morning. I was coming in from feeding my peacock Argus, and a could have sworn I saw her watching me from the kitchen window.
Go on. When did this come about?
It all happened so fast, I barely had any time to think at all.
What is there to think about? Your father was diagnosed years ago, and we've spent countless clinical hours exploring your thoughts and feelings about his illness.
I know. But this made it real.
It has always been real.
I thought I saw my mom this morning. I was coming in from feeding my peacock Argus, and I could have sworn I saw her watching me from a bedroom window. I don't want it to start all over again, Farmer. The fantasy that she's still here, I thought I was done with that.
You're very good at the work that we do here, Elizabeth.
Better be. We've been at it long enough.
Go on.
It always interests me how we go on. But we do. We fucking persist. We assign meaning to empty things. We find hobbies to distract us for a few minutes here and there. Who are we kidding?
That noise? You can imagine how disruptive it is to my work?
I can. Can you imagine how disruptive it would be to my work if I stopped? I'll be done by 4 o'clock. work with me here.
I don't know the first thing about demolition.
What? No. No, just let me do my job.
Mint?
Do I need one?
Yes.
Russell Hank.
Sorry to call you out of the blue like this. Murray told me to try Mrs. Kraft first, but there was no answer.
There wouldn't be. Sorry, I didn't even know he had an appointment today.
I had a cancellation. I'm only in this area twice a year, so Murray made it work. Spent most of my career at Johns Hopkins. Now I make the rounds of these small rural hospitals.
That's really great. So, what's your opinion on my dad?
Well, we're just finishing up his MRI, and there are some decisions to be made.
What kind of decisions?
I know. Who am I, right? New doctor walks in right away, he wants to change the wallpaper. But I have to tell you, Elizabeth, the wallpaper is ugly. Your father's Parkinson's is not getting any better. And during this afternoon's tests, I observed some secondary symptoms that trouble me. Time to start thinking about deep brain stimulation. It's a somewhat routine surgery for Parkinson's sufferers. We just drill a small hole in Murray's cranium, implant a couple of electrodes, check to see that his motor functions are improved, and then close him right up. Worst part will be the haircut.
Fuck. Sorry, I didn't mean to say that out loud.
Don't apologize, Elizabeth. It's one of my favorite words.
Everyone calls me Bess.
All right, Bess. Sure you want to go home and discuss this with your family?
But what does my dad think?
He won't do anything without your and Mrs. Kraft's approval.
There is no Mrs. Kraft.
Excuse me?
My mother passed away 10 years ago. I wish I could stay and eat with you, but my ocular anatomy and physiology class starts tonight.
Sounds boring as hell.
I know.
Where are you going?
It'll be good to have a marketable skill.
Careful. Turn the heat down a bit.
I told you I'm not eating.
But your mother is.
This is exactly what Dr. Kleinart was talking about. You're sick.
I'm well aware of that.
In the head, Dad. Dementia. One of the many joys of Parkinson's. And the fact that you refuse to accept that Mom is gone is proof. She's dead, Dad. Gone, dead.
I've told you many times she's right here, alive and well.
You, over here.
I'm shaking more than you. But it's the right thing. Afterwards, everything will be different and better. Dr. Kleinart is sure of it.
Yeah. Well, when a guy wants to go poking around inside your head, you better do one hell of a job selling the advantages.
Why don't you put him off a while, Murray? You have time.
Let's stop being so gloomy. I'll be fine, right? Better than ever. And if not, everything has an end. Only the sausage has two.
I'll be upstairs.
Where are your coveralls? Please put them back on. Please?
What's your problem, man?
I'm on the spectrum. And I was raised Pennsylvania Dutch. I, too, am a connoisseur of beef burgers. I highly value their uniform size and quality.
Never thought of it like that. I just saw it as another way to kill myself.
Are you suicidal?
I damn sure hope so.
Whatever you don't finish, I would like to have.
My mother always gave me the same advice. She'd say, Russell, stop being so difficult. You're only going to end up lonely. She was also the most difficult, lonely person who ever lived. Biology is destiny.
I was being accommodating.
You were flirting.
I'm sorry I'm late.
Oh, that's okay.
Noonan, exam room C. I refuse to put up with that saucebox.
Isn't it wonderful, Bess? Someday all this will be yours.
It is wonderful.
Dr. Smithson?
Doctoral candidate Smithson, you mean? Jesus, Farmer, what's with all the noise?
What can I do for you, Dr. Shine?
I'm calling to invite you to the Templeton reception tomorrow.
I cannot participate.
Come on, Farmer, I'm trying to help you. You could mix and mingle, network. Just make an hour of nice with the schmucks who pay your rent. I believe in you. I wouldn't be your advisor if I didn't.
I will consider it.
Got yolk in your hair, dear.
Bess, pull over. There's something I need to talk to you about. This may sound odd, but I'd like to do this alone.
What? What do you mean?
This disease doesn't make me feel like much of a man most of the time. But it feels very manly to walk into brain surgery alone. Very John Wayne.
Stop it. I want to go with you.
No, you don't. You and your mother are so much alike.
Where, Dad? Where?
I'm going to be awake for this whole thing, and it will be over before we know it. So let's treat today like it's any other, and when I come out of surgery and I'm good as new, we'll come back here and celebrate. Can you do that for me?
Can you do that for me?
Happy birthday, Bessie.
I completely forgot. Thank you, Papa.
So you've been attempting to kill yourself for the past 4 years and have yet to succeed.
Well, the goal isn't death exactly.
Evidence suggests.
I just can't seem to figure out a better way to disappear.
What do you mean disappear?
I don't know. I just always had this feeling like I was supposed to be invisible. But somehow I ended up like this.
Interesting. $40 a session, and you will be invisible by summer. Are you a doctor? Not yet. Technically, you'd be a research subject.
No way am I sharing my feelings with you.
And nor I with you. Empathy is a daily struggle for me. Order and logic are my methodology. Are evenings good for you?
Are you deaf? So I'm not interested.
I'm not deaf.
I wanted to give you this before I left. It's for the rest of the semester.
Thank you so much.
Are you liking your class? Are you learning anything?
Well, it turns out I don't know the first thing about ocular anatomy.
Well, if you ever have any questions, you know where to find me.
Mrs. Kraft?
Is he still unconscious?
Yes. But I want you to know I couldn't be more optimistic about Murray's recovery. His vital signs are good. All of the lab results and brain scans indicate he's in excellent health.
Can you really go blind by staring at the sun?
Retina is a delicate thing. I have to admit, meeting you has me confused. Your daughter told me you were...
Dead. I know. There's been a million theories over the years, but nothing sticks. Everyone in town has pussyfooted around her for half a lifetime.
She's been here. We discussed Mr. Kraft's operation at length.
She can see her father just fine. I'm the only visible person in her life. We live in the same house, we eat at the same dinner table, we park in the same garage. She can't see me, or hear me, or even sense me. I simply don't exist.
I have never come across anything like it in all my studies of the brain. Well, she should see someone. I mean, a specialist. Has she had her vision charted? Brain scan?
I've tried everything. Gone everywhere, done everything. She has been seeing someone in town who's taken her on as like a special project. She seems to have stabilized. At this point, a cure just seems out of the question.
felt a little you're pressing on my ribs.
That's birth trauma. Breathe through it.
I'm really sweating.
That's amniotic fluid. It's to be expected. Now, you're doing very good. And you spent the last 9 months preparing for life. So when you're ready, start to push your way into the world. Focus, exhale,
I'm dying
breathe.
under here. What's wrong?
I cannot have a wrongful death lawsuit. It would greatly jeopardize my research.
No, I'm not really dying. It's just an expression. Here, come back here. I'll be born again better this time.
Not tonight, Elizabeth. Rebirthing takes too much out of me.
Please, Farmer. I'll do anything to get better.
This thought keeps going around my head lately that maybe I'm already dead, and that this is some delusion of existence. Heavy, right? Good God, I'm full of shit. So I'd expect you to roll your eyes if I went and told you about a girl and her treehouse in the sky. If I told you that that girl believes her mother is dead simply because she can't see her. But you see that girl, don't you? All fair skin and red hair. A smile for everyone to cover what's numb. That, right there. That's truth. And I'm supposed to make sense of this instant? I don't know. Knowing about someone, you know? But I'm telling you, this feeling right now is as real as it fucking gets.
Look at that patty. Perfectly round, perfectly flat.
Burgers were my mom's signature dish. They were awful.
The only time she fixed them was when one of her boyfriends was over and she was too caught up to pay any attention to the grill.
I, too, have childhood memories of beef. It's my job to milk the cows each morning.
You grew up on a farm?
I did. Had I stayed, my condition would have made me an excellent farmer. People think you need an affinity for plants. But success simply relies on accurate calculations, soil composition, weather, acreage, etc.
Why did you leave?
My parents died when I was 6. That's when I moved here.
What part of town?
I just told you, here.
Bitch of a commute.
Not at all. I simply walk up.
I was joking.
And what are you doing here?
It's a long story. I've been all over. But there's a lot of work for a demolition guy in these parts.
And do you enjoy your work?
Sure. I get to take something solid and make it like it never existed.
A magician of sorts.
It's hardly magic.
And your family, where are they?
Who's Elizabeth Kay?
Your therapy partner.
Okay, I told you, I'm not doing therapy.
I've yet to tell you to do anything. Group therapy is one of the last courses of treatment I have yet to try with Elizabeth, and I believe the two of you
No.
will pair off nicely.
See, you don't understand. I wouldn't be good for anyone's mental health.
Please never again make an assumption about my understanding. I'm offering you my help.
I'm not a charity case.
Correct. You are a medical case.
Look, I know you hate it when I show up without an appointment, but I really need to talk to you.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. No, wait. Wait, please. Before we continue, I would like to introduce you to Russell.
Who's that?
Well, ask him yourself.
Okay, when will he be here? It's not another one of your research assistants, is it, Farmer? I can't sit through another one of those practice intakes.
Hi. Hello.
Russell is your group therapy partner. Stop being rude. Say hello.
Rude?
I told you I'm not doing group
therapy?
therapy. Are you guys fucking with me?
Not at all, Russell.
Who are you talking to?
Can she not see me?
Can you not see him?
Are you mocking my dad? The most important person to me is the sickest he's ever been, and you're making fun of the fact he sees people who aren't there.
I am speaking directly to Russell Hank, the tall young man that is standing right across from you.
You know what? I should really be at the hospital.
I dare say, Russell, this is a highly significant development.
Holy shit. You're a genius. I'm finally invisible.
ID, please. Look at that. Happy birthday.
Birthday, huh? Well, let's party. Tequila.
Shots aren't really my thing.
Well, they are tonight. Keep to the well liquor, possible.
Normally, I would see a girl like that and my mind would start to race with all the things I was never going to say to her. I'd force myself to look away so our eyes would never meet.
Oh. Okay, and another one, please.
Can someone tell me what I'm supposed to do with the fact that I want to look at her and maybe never stop?
Cheers.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Consider the condition of selective hearing most children suffer from. One tells a child to do his homework and he tunes you out completely. This is selective perception, based entirely in the mind. You see only what you want to see when you want to see it. Dr. Smithson.
Homer?
Hello, Elizabeth.
I'm glad you answered. Now, I'm sorry for walking out on you today. It's just that everything that's happening with my dad and...
What is that noise? Are you urinating?
Yes. Oh, Farmer, are you there?
Would you like to
I think I'm ready to go.
Oh, come on. Stay. You're the prettiest girl to come around here in months.
I'll have a beer.
Hey, man. You're blocking my view.
This is Marnie. She's here to insert your husband's catheter. Suggest you might want to step outside for a second.
She's far too pretty to leave alone with Murray's penis. He's an awful flirt.
You'll be fine. You know, sometimes people just get very tired. They need to rest for a while.
Horrible. No offense. Should have seen me today. I was out in the town, living life like a real person.
Bess?
Here's to another shit-filled year of life. Happy birthday to me.
Heading home. Bess will look after you. I'll be back in the morning. Love you.
Sure, two people sharing the same bizarre dream is impossible. Impossible. Not able to occur, exist, or be done. Beyond the bounds of possibility. Out of the question. And yet the impossible has sure as shit happened. Funny that now I've gotten what I always wanted. I want more.
Well, I'm surprised to see you up and about.
Are you pouting? You big baby? I'm a grown woman. I do not owe you an explanation of where I was last night. Will an apology make you feel better? Fine. I'm sorry.
You damn well should be.
What is it?
What could the two of you possibly have in common? Why is she able to see me? Am I experiencing jealousy? I should make a note of it.
You think you can never cure her?
As stated, my immediate goal is diagnosis.
What about me?
What about you?
You think you can never cure me?
I'm sure of it.
How?
Think about it. From the day you met me to this very moment, you were closer to death than ever before.
Oh, fuck.
Just pretend I'm not here.
Murray's contracted a bacterial infection in the lining of his heart. He's in a coma.
What? How?
Any surgical procedure carries the risks of introducing bacteria to the bloodstream.
Is he gonna be okay?
He's had a stroke.
Is this a joke? My husband comes in here a little unsteady on his feet, and now he's a stroke victim in a coma? Look, don't you dare speak to me. The last thing I need is my fruitcake daughter making a scene right now. Just so you know, I'll be watching your every move from now on. And if my husband doesn't make a full recovery, you're gonna wish it was you lying in that bed.
I'm sorry, Bess. Unfortunately, even when we're doing everything we can, there are complications that we can't anticipate and that are out of our control.
Don't apologize, Dr. Kleinert. I'm sure everything will be okay.
I hear no voice. I feel no touch. I see no glory bright. But yet I know that God is near in darkness as in light. I heard that as a kid and it always stuck with me. Who knows about the whole God part? It just always helped me feel less alone.
Surgeon in the country lives. Pathetic quack.
What were you doing at the bar?
I left my cell phone last night.
You said you were at the hospital last night.
I was. But, afterwards, I couldn't bring myself to go home. I came by here, but your lights were out, so I ended up across the street.
I'm at a great disadvantage, Elizabeth. I cannot discern deception as readily as most. I need to be able to trust you.
You know you can trust me.
I'm sorry.
What's wrong? Do I have bad breath?
Wait! Sit down. Do you want to get better or not?
You know I do.
Good. Good.
I thought I heard her this morning. Argus was acting funny.
It is time for us to undertake a new therapy technique.
Are we giving up on rebirthing?
For now, yes. I want you to start a journal of sorts.
Not crayons again.
No. Do you remember that Russell character I tried to introduce to you?
Mm-hmm.
I want you to pretend that he exists. And for you to speak to him out loud. Familiarize yourself with the verbal expression of your deeply hidden feelings.
But there's nothing I hide from you.
I do not doubt it.
You don't?
Should I?
What if someone sees me talking to myself? They'll think I'm crazy.
Well, are you?
Am I?
This is the weirdest thing ever. Please?
You know I'll try anything if you think it'll help. Pretend he exists. Okay, what did Pharmacy call him? Rusty, Rust. Oh my god. Oh, Russell. Okay. Well, let's get started, Russell. I can't believe people go looking for a better life and end up here. I've never been anywhere. But I think about going to a grass hut on a beach somewhere. Somewhere where I couldn't be disappointed. I called the hospital this morning. I told the nurse I was out of town before she could ask why I hadn't visited. I lied.
Do you lie a lot?
And I know I'll act wrong somehow. Like, not sad enough, or too sad. And all those people at the hospital, they'll look at me, Dr. Kleinart. Nobody will know what to do with me. Do you think I should join Netflix?
I'll be your mirror, reflect what you are. In case you don't know, I'll be the wind, the rain and the sunset, the light in your door to show that you're home. When you think the night has seen your mind, that inside you're twisted and unkind. Let me stand to show that you are blind. Please put down your hands, 'cause I see you. I find it hard to believe you don't know the beauty Let me be your eyes, a hand to your darkness, so you won't be afraid when you think the night has seen your mind. That is how you're twisted and unkind.
Russell, will you fix that? My dad never really did teach me much practical stuff. He must have thought that way maybe I'd always need him. I hope you don't think I'm being rude, but I'm not really any good at small talk. So you mind if we just watch some TV instead?
Why someone would do this, I have no idea. But as you can see, it has caused absolute mayhem.
I shouldn't talk that way about work. Or about anything, really. Pleasant and positive. No one likes you otherwise.
True.
Do people like you, Russell? I bet they do.
I had a couple of friends. But when I came back after working over summer vacation, they all had girlfriends.
You're clever. And you're handsome. And you love your parents. And you have a firm handshake.
Don't forget the trust fund.
What's not to like? In the morning, I want to introduce you to Argus. another handsome young male around should bring him down a peg. Hey, Russell.
Yeah.
Since I'm sure you're a very faithful person, will you say a prayer for my dad?
Shit. What if none of this is real after all? What if it's just some crazy, made-up fantasy I've warped into something true in my mind? I mean, come on. Look at her. I'm not the guy who gets the girl. At least, not that girl.
I can't reach her. This is crap. I tried all the numbers you gave me. The overall physical fitness of the patient. Every patient is different. Every case is different. And despite our best efforts, the outcome is not always what we hope for.
It wasn't like that at all. We were just really close. What else? My dad left when I was 13. I had to go out and find work. I got to know my way around a piece of wood. I worked my way up to cabinets and wainscoting, and then I had this moment in a massive custom kitchen. It was the dream. didn't want it. The money, success, family, any of it. So what was left? Me. Me and a whole load of nothing.
I think I'm probably crazy. It's my biggest fear, actually. But I started thinking, what if my dad's Parkinson's wasn't the reason he kept talking to my mom? What if he was mentally ill? And that stuff runs in families. I mean, look, I'm sitting here talking out loud to some imaginary therapy doll. Hello, that's Looney Tunes. I really don't know if I know it's real anymore.
Sometimes I think the only real hallmark of sanity is questioning whether or not you're crazy. If you've ever wondered, even for a moment, that you might not be all there, you're just fine. But in any case, I still know exactly what Bess means.
I would like for you to come talk to me.
I'm kind of busy here, Farmer.
So you've been following her?
Maybe.
What have you learned?
Look, it's Bess's business what she says to who.
Bess?
Everybody calls her Bess.
I'm canceling the experiment. Leave Bess alone. Are you finished?
Why would you do that?
Oh, I've got an idea. What do you say we head back to Exam C and practice some of the stuff you've been learning in school? We could use the refractor. Sort of a little tutorial session.
I don't know, Dr. Day. I haven't had much experience, and I wouldn't want to mess something up.
Oh, get back there. It'll make Bruce's day.
It's strange sitting here. It's like riding in the back seat of your own car.
Okay, I'm gonna give you two options, number 1 or number 2. You just focus on the eye chart and tell me which option makes the letters clearer. Are you ready?
Good, Bess. Very professional.
Number 1 or number 2?
2.
Number 1 or number 2?
Number 1.
Number 1 or number 2?
Bess, what is the center point for image focus in the retina? It's a very basic question. You haven't been going to school, have you?
I'll pay you back, I promise.
Hello, Bess. Mint.
You just called me Bess.
That is your name, is it not? And how is your father?
Oh, he's doing good. Much better, actually. I just came from the hospital.
That's strange. Dr. Kleinart called here looking for you, and he told me about your father's condition. And he is not good. He's not good at all.
What are you talking about?
I've spent the last 4 years in this office with you without taking a penny from my time because I assumed this to be a mutually beneficial arrangement. Was I wrong to assume that, Bess?
Please calm down, phone.
How many times have you lied to me? How many dead ends did you send me down? Was it all a lie?
Sorry, I didn't realize that you...
Sorry does not help me. Years and years of falsified research. So get out! Get out.
You
I hate that I care what you think about everything. Like, I'm the one that stole your fucking diploma because I hate that you care about your work more than you care about me, even though I will never, ever fucking love you back. And I hate lying to Dr. Day. I couldn't give a shit about taking over the fucking practice. I couldn't give a shit about people's eyes or having a fucking career or anything like that. Well, I hate when you touch me. I hate you always tell me how smart you are. And I hate my mother for being weak and leaving me behind. Fuck. I hate my father for giving up on me too. Fucking doors! I fucking had no idea how much I really need him. Fuck! Fuck, Dad.
I'm in love with this girl.
Can't run away from getting older, Carolyn.
I had her when I was 20. I never got the chance to be young. Do you see the way she looks at me? It's like I'm just a mom.
What do I tell Bess?
I'll be gone. It won't matter.
Every night I dream I'm a bird that gets to fly away. I don't have a name. And I live just like the rest of them. I'm just leaving it all behind.
think the darkness in you is beautiful.
He's real, isn't he?
You saw him?
I definitely heard him.
This is the most important advancement in our work together, Bess.
I'm sorry I didn't tell you about my nickname, Farmer. It's just that I like it when you call me Elizabeth. It makes me feel like someone I'm not.
What do you mean you cannot be someone you are not?
Now you tell me.
I'm confused.
Yeah, me too. Am I crazy, Farmer?
Not as far as I can tell. Though, as a scientist, I cannot rule it out until I prove it otherwise.
He said something to me I've been waiting my whole life to hear. What's all that?
That's Russell.
It is? He's the guy tearing down the arcade? No, I don't want to see him.
Wait, Elizabeth.
Please don't tell him that I know anything. Okay, not yet, Farmer. Promise me. Please.
I promise.
Oh, hey.
You are upset with me. I've apologized to Elizabeth for my regrettable outburst, and she has forgiven me, and I hope you can do the same.
You think she wants to be an optometrist? That she wants to be your girlfriend? She even made her mother vanish. For fuck's sake, Farmer. She'll do whatever anyone wants her to do. Look at her.
You know what it means, don't you? The fact that this is nothing more than a fairy tale. Some Aesop Mother Goose bullshit. It means I'm cursed. It means Bess is never actually going to see me in real life. She'll stay just out of reach forever. But maybe this is freedom. To get what you've always wanted and have it break your fucking heart. There's no dream to tie you down anymore. The shackles are off. Nothing to do but let go.
calling me.
I can't believe I'm back here again, the scene of the crime.
The death of your father does not qualify as a crime, Elizabeth.
Oh, you didn't know? I killed him. Yeah, it's true. The surgery wasn't necessary. It could have been put off for months, years, who knows? My dad is dead. My dad is dead. I can't make it feel real. I don't know why that surprises me. I don't know how to feel anything.
That is not true. You feel everything. It's an integral part of your problem.
You figured out my problem?
I'm in the late stages of winnowing hypotheses.
Do any of them address the fact that the one person who made me feel something for the first time in years is having his wrist bandaged as we speak?
I do not make you feel anything.
You want me to lie to you?
No. So, when you were kissing me, you were merely pretending to enjoy it. Because you thought that was what I might want. But I love you.
No, you don't. You love your work.
And you are my work.
Miss Kraft,
Yes.
your friend is stable and resting.
He's okay?
Yes, but he made it very clear he doesn't want to see you. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I understand.
Elizabeth? I think we should break up.
Remember what you said to me before the accident about wanting more? Did you know that Bessie has only seen the interstate once in her life? The only reason she doesn't move away like every kid she grew up with is me. There's nothing for her here. She stays to take care of me.
No, she doesn't have to. I'm here. You know that being strong isn't one of my strengths.
The curse of the craft woman. You have no idea how strong you really are.
Bess saved my life. Blew apart all that tough guy, don't need nobody bullshit, and made me want to live. Just like in a fairy tale. Maybe there is some magic in the real world after all.
Yeah, I know. Come on, you jerk. Mating season's coming, and if you don't eat, you won't be able to... You know what? You don't have to eat if you don't want to. As a matter of fact, seriously, go. Be free. I think the darkness in you is beautiful. I think you might be here. I can't see you, but maybe I can feel you. Dad was right about everything.
Yes. Bess.
hands are rough, and my fingernails are dirty. I can't ever seem to get them clean. I'm pretty hairy, too. I shed a lot like a dog. And I don't have any friends. Or a trust fund, or...
What if I told you I didn't care?
I would think you're lying like you always do.
But I've never lied to you.
Turns out the old saying is wrong. Seeing is not believing.
Please don't disappear again.
Not with the eyes, at least. They're just a bunch of rods and cones and jelly. But if you want to talk about seeing with the heart, you know where to find me. I'll be right here with this girl forever.
I wanna line the walls with photographs you sent of you lying in your swimsuit on the bed. Can